moment. He just pounded himself in the face. Got it? Good. Okay. Good. Always a pleasure to be back.
Put the belt down.
President Robert Down.
Belt down.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, okay. So the first thing I'm gonna relate to is the tail of the tape. Yeah, but I'll wait for your cue. We're saying blue and white, right, for the trunks? Blue. Oh, white for Hines. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Vest.
Excellent. I don't see any Sigma Chi on this guy, though. He's got a University of Kentucky on a blue background, blue and gold. Ed Garsh is going to be in the corner with gloves.
Garsh.
Yeah, Old Garsh. Shazam.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to remind everybody that we come back with the introductions of the fighters. Let's show the rest of the country what the fans are like here in Atlantic City. Let's raise some hell in NBC.
The tape shows balanced numbers. Hines and Van Horn at 5'11", 153 pounds, but the Fight Doctor RX tells us a different tale. How do you see it first from the viewpoint of Van Horn?
Well, I think Van Horn has to force an early punch out in order to take advantage of Hines, who starts out very slow. And then once he gets him in trouble, he better finish him off, or else he has one of those long cardiac contests, and that means heart. And we know Hines has plenty of heart. Hines has to use his boxing ability at the beginning, confuse his lefty style to confuse Van Horn, and then all of a sudden surprise him with sudden punch-out capability and try to take him right out of there.
So we're set for the IBF Junior Middleweight Championship. Robert Bam Bam Hines defending against Darrin Van Horn. Let's go to the ring. Here's Michael Buffer.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, from the Trump Castle Hotel and Casino by the Bay in Atlantic City, New Jersey, let's get ready to rumble 12 rounds for the IBF Junior Middleweight Championship of the World. The referee for this bout is Randy Newman. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the royal blue trunks with gold trim, he weighs 153 1/4 pounds from Lexington, Kentucky. Undefeated as a professional with 38 consecutive victories, 24 by KO. Ladies and gentlemen, the number 2 challenger in the world, Darrin Schoolboy Van Horn. And fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the white trunk with blue letters, he weighs an even 153 pounds from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. As a professional, 24 1-2, 16 by KO. Ladies and gentlemen, the IBF Junior Middleweight Champion of the World, Robert Bam Bam Hines.
Referee Randy Newman bringing the two boxers together. The judges, Rocky Castellani.
Any questions? That's good. I want you to remember 2 things. Number 1, defend yourselves at all times. Number 2, obey my command. Shake hands and come out of the belt.
Castellani of New Jersey, Merritt in Indiana and Giampi of Las Vegas, the 10-point must system, the basis of the scoring. The 3 judges score the fight. 3 knockdown rule not in effect. No standing 8 count. The bell cannot save a fighter at any time. The IBF Junior Middleweight Championship. The WBA Junior Middleweight Champ is Julian Jackson. The WBC Junior Middleweight title holder is Donald Curry.
Both men starting out very fast. Hines not giving motion and not trying to confuse Van Horn, but just trying to get him in position for a hard shot.
Van Horn said he's not concerned about going up against the southpaw. He has fought that before. Hines with different thoughts on that matter.
Off his back, guys. All right, get your ass. Get out of there. Ho. All right, let's stop right here. Don't hit the clinch. Let's go.
Warning by Newman, and that warning was for holding the arm of Hines in a clinch. He doesn't want to leave. They've been very tight.
Frank, one step back. Stop one, two, step back.
Loosened up yet.
Well, critics of Van Horn just rated that short right hand. Said that his style is to hit him in his knuckles with his nose. At times he does fight with his face, taking too many unnecessary hits, in particular in the early rounds, although Van Horn does have a good chin.
He does have a good chin. He fought 38 fights, and he survived them all. He likes to get hit in his first round. He says he wants to see what the other guy's got. Not a wonderfully wise thing when you're facing hard punches.
Round 3.
This is the first title defense for Robert Hines, who had a sensational amateur career, 2-time Philadelphia Golden Gloves champion, the National AAU and Pan-American Trials runner-up in 1979. Turned pro in March of 81. And Hines getting into the head of Van Horn.
Van Horn landed a series of very hard punches to the body, 2 south of the border, very low. Surprised he didn't get a warning for that. Right now, a game plan is not emerging from either man. They just seem content to stand in front of each other, punching with both hands.
Half-minute left in this first round. It is slated for 12.
Much more action on the part of Van Horn, whose adrenaline must really be flowing. A first championship match.
And we have come to the end of round 1. Do it again, I'm sorry. Traditional Darrin Van Horn pre-fight. Yeah. Pre-fight warm-up. Okay. Pounds himself in the face. Oh. Gives himself a facial. This is the traditional Darrin Van Horn pre-fight warm-up, a self-inflicted facial. Pounds himself to get ready. Darrin, a student, as you know, at the University of Kentucky. He majors in broadcast journalism for his goal to become the voice of Blood Bowl 2.
Right now, his corner is happy with the effects of that first round. He might just have taken that first round. He's more active. He's going on adrenaline right now. The expected difficulty in the corner did not turn up, as Luva had few words to say of encouragement, and mainly Hedgeman Lewis talked very calmly to Van Horn giving him instructions to go under and over. He outspeeding him is Darrin Van Horn, outspeeding the champion Robert Hines right now.
Middle down line, second round. Van Horn in the blue. Hines in the white. Robert Hines has finally reached a decent financial plateau until he had received $125,000 for that bout against Matthew Hilton. He had never made more than $7,500 for any fight. And today his best payday, although the figures were not released. Combination by Van Horn did not do much damage.
Van Horn right now is doing the fighting. Hines is doing the reacting. That's that cold Robert Hines that we saw when he fought Hilton for the title. He just doesn't do anything the first 2 or 3 rounds, and sometimes takes some shellacking while he's there.
Hines said that had no effect with Van Horn getting that combination in. Hines, not an aggressor or a slugger, although Matthew Hilton might not agree because after the slow start, he did come on.
And again, the other side of that is he came on because Hilton just slowed down to a walk and ran out of gas, and I would not look for Darrin Van Horn. This young man has been up in the mountain training for 10 weeks to run out of gas in this fight.
Van Horn, as you see, a stand-up style fighter. Has an effective jab. Goes with a left hook. Times he win it. Switch it even against the southpaw.
Right now, outspeeding and outslicking Hines at every exchange.
Question coming into today concerning Van Horn, the quality of the opposition that he has faced in comparison to Robert Hines. That is it for round 2.
Water bottle.
Hang his body. See, if you turn to the body, he drops his hands right away.
Water bottle.
Okay, you're boxing beautiful, Darrin. Beautiful, you're boxing.
Take this down. Third round, okay?
All right, Darrin. Look, you were letting him walk to you too much. And we keep backing him up. We told him, see when he was taking the real thing.
Yeah, right.
So let's
Always shoot him the jab.
Yeah.
You shoot the jab. You beat him to the tongue. Stiff jab, stiff
Get out there
jab.
first. Get out there first. Get out there first, okay? You first. You get big. Get big.
You're boxing beautiful
You
out
get
there.
big.
See, you're making a
You get
5-year
big.
fight. Come on, baby. Stiff jab, stiff jab.
Good start for the challenger, Darrin Van Horn. Here that is clear. Satisfied with what he's done over the first 2 rounds.
Hedgeman's only acquisition, Edwin Lewis, who is his chief trainer and brain in the corner, says get off for the jab, but back him up. As long as he's going back, you're building up points.
Edwin Lewis working with Van Horn on changing him from a 2 or 3 punch fighter to a 6 to 8 punch fighter and concentrating on proper balance and technique. And we have seen a more effective Darrin Van Horn, at least over the first 2 rounds.
First 2 rounds, it looks like a miracle. He's not losing his head. He's boxing much better than he was. We're just starting. We haven't gotten into a punch out yet. We haven't gotten into Robert Hines being warmed up and behind on points, come storming back. So it's a long fight. We've got a long way to go.
punching, let him go. Stop punching, get out of there.
punches while Hines waited to get started.
Another good round for the 20-year-old Darrin Van Horn. Here's what took place. Okay, after the bell sounded at the end of round 3.
You gotta step at this guy a little more and punch.
The bell that ended round 3, and when we went away, that is what occurred. Some extracurricular activity, things heated up, and now this is round 4. 27-year-old Robert Hines, a native of Philadelphia, record of 24-1, 2 draws, 16 knockouts. IBF Junior Middleweight champion has not been able to get going to this point against the challenger, 20-year-old Darrin Van Horn from Lexington, Kentucky.
Darrin's been doing something since the first round. He missed a sweeping right hook. He must have pulled something in his shoulder. He keeps reaching back to his shoulder as if something's bothering him back there. He's been doing this for 3 rounds, although it doesn't seem to affect his punching, because he's punching with both hands with impunity.
The referee Randy Newman reacting to that low blow. Van Horn comes in at 38-0, 24 by knockout.
Right now, all we're seeing over these first 3 rounds is the difference in
All right, stop punching. Hang on there.
reflexes. Van Horn seems to be razor sharp, and Hines seems to be crawling in some kind of mud. He certainly heard it from the corner. When he went back, they said, "You've gone 3 rounds. You've been started." So we should see some action from Hines shortly.
And Horn came into this fight very confident. He said that Daylight has a better chance of getting by the rooster than Robert Hines has of getting past me. And Van Horn is usually not a cocky type boxer going into fights. And this is after a look at the tape of the Hines victory for the championship over Matthew Hooker.
That's how quickly Van Horn reacts when he gets hit. He gets crazy when he gets hit. As soon as he gets hit, he has to trigger off 2 or 3 punches, and he got hit hard by Hines. A couple of good shots by Hines.
Strong, short right hand delivered by Van Horn. Able to follow up. That right hand continues to get in.
This fight so far,
Step back. Let's
this
go.
round so far, Hines is advantage that he wants to get Van Horn in a punch out. He wants to make him quit running around and outspeeding him.
Goes on. Hey. Don't hold it. Don't hold it. Let's go.
For a moment with a warning to Hines, trying to stop the holding. Crowd reacted, but Hines did not go rather. Van Horn did not connect on Hines. Final seconds. Good, yeah. Good. Very nice. Very nice.
He's coming forward, easy to step on his side or stick a couple shots in his head. Understand?
Is the crowd loud to you inside? Good. Because I'm trying to let it play a little. Like at the end, we shut up. Yeah.
Good, you gotta do a little more there. You're hurting him in the box.
He wants to fight like you want to fight. You gotta put the punches together. I mean, I'm putting together. You're throwing one shot at a time. That's 2, 3, or 4. arm. Now stop missing, okay?
Remember to practice.
All right.
We practice in the gym.
Right.
With the hooks to the body and to the head.
Right.
That's what you got to do.
Okay, buddy?
All right, going, baby. You the champ. Let's keep it going.
Yeah, right. Come on. Push him on back.
Let's send him back to school.
Bend around that body.
Okay. Send him back to school.
Use that jab. Double up on that jab 3-4 times.
Robert Bam Bam Hines, but to this point we have not seen much of the Bam Bam. This is round number 5. Darrin Van Horn in the blue with the gold, and Robert Hines in the white.
Hines beginning to do what the formula called for. Box around the first 2, 3, and all of a sudden get serious and get his punch out. Of course, he got that loss when he just might have eked out that round because he was doing some good damage on Van Horn on the ropes when Van Horn turned around against him. Close round.
What does the fight doctor scorecard show?
I have it unofficially for Van Horn, 39 and 37.
Scoring on the 10-point must, handled by 3 judges.
Slowly is Hines orchestrating this into a Philadelphia gym fight. And if that happens, Hines is from Philadelphia. He wins.
So this round number 5, and as you saw, they both average 5 rounds plus per bout. Taking into consideration the knockout ratio. Robert Hines at 24-1, 16 by KO. Van Horn 38-0, 24 by knockout.
Again, the reaching behind the neck by Van Horn. I can't tell me that's a nervous affliction. I've never seen him do it before. The attrition of the last round and this present round has slowed down Van Horn's speed. He's no longer giving angles. He's now standing straight in front of Hines, which was Hines' plan. That's where he wants him, right in front of him.
That's all your time. Stop punching. What's ahead?
And we come up on 1 minute left. In this 5th round, it is scheduled for 12.
Punch and hit. Hold the hit.
Junior middleweight title. Began his pro career at the age of 16, managed by his dad, Gio Van Horn. We asked Gio why he turned his son pro at the tender age of 16. Well, he said he felt Darrin had enough mental and emotional maturity to handle it. But later on, you get into the possibility of the burnout factor.
Well, that is a possibility. If the kid had this kind of talent and he was going to get in trouble someplace else, he might as well go to the gym and fight. And that's, of course, what he did. It's worked out well. He's fighting for the title today.
Final seconds of round 5. We'll be back in a moment.
You got this here? You know how to turn the guy? Use your jab him, go side to side. Let him keep turning him.
Lou says, start turning him. Do you know how to
When you're
turn
on
the
the
guy?
angle, right? You punch from the angle, Darrin. Okay? Go back to that jab. Understand like you were boxing before?
Don't
Okay?
speed up at the 10 second. Wait for the bell and then stop.
Okay? You do what you want to do. Understand?
You go to the chill first.
Understand? Hey, you got what I tell you? You know what you were doing in the 3rd and 4th round? Right? Jabbing him, turning him around? Do the same thing. Okay? But when you're on the inside, you're winning, you win in the fight. Understand? Close, but you win in the fight.
Keep the pressure on. Keep the pressure on.
Take your shot, but turn this guy.
Turn it up a
Hey,
little.
turn this guy. You got this here? Punch up with this guy.
Welcome back to the Trump Castle Hotel and Casino, Atlantic City, New Jersey. Marv Albert with the fight doctor, Freddie Pacheco. This is round 6. And the referee, Randy Newman, went to both corners and said, hey, when you hear the bell at the end of the round, you stop fighting. Because once again, after the bell, there's a good shot by Hines. Van Horn buckled up. They continue to fight after the bell ending the round.
And Lou said, yeah, piece of boom, but he went right back into the speech. Because the truth of the matter is, Van Horn is letting that early lead slip away by standing right in front of Hines and fighting the Philadelphia Gym fight, right? Body to body, blow to blow, head body, elbow, blood trickling out the nose of Bam Bam from time to time. Across the front of his white trucks are speckles of blood. He bled an awful lot in the Hilton fight. Maybe that his nose is once again going to become a factor in this fight.
They do that. Hesman Lewis telling Van Horn between rounds, go back to angling on Hines, which is what succeeded earlier in the fight. But here is Van Horn succeeding with a strong combination.
When Van Horn gets into a real fight, he forgets all instructions. He stands right in front of you like if you're in a bar room and he lets fly with everything he's got. Guts he's got no shortage of.
What's your hand?
He can't maintain a professional demeanor in his boxing. He just goes to fighting. When things get tough, he reverts to street fighting.
Take your way out of there. Oh, you're tied.
Just under 1 minute left in round 6.
Hines lumping up badly under both eyes. His nose is swollen. Both eyes are getting lumped up. No mark yet.
That's good.
And both of them have been bumping heads an awful lot.
Long head work it out.
Complaining for the referee Newman that Hines was holding and hitting.
While he was complaining, he was getting hit. Darrin's done much better this round. Has had a very good round because his punches have returned to being accurate and crisp.
And then Horn getting that uppercut in on Hines. Yeah, it's good. But to use the conclusion.
Put him back at one. Take a deep breath. He's putting one. He's putting. You see, you're not putting up punches together, Rob. He's throwing in 1, 2, 3, 4. You come back with 1 punch and then 2. You can't do that.
You gotta come back from behind now, Bob. Come on.
You gotta come 3 or 4 punches. You gotta move. See, and he go with his right hand. You didn't get down on the knuckle. You're leaning back, Rob. You got him with these double right hands.
Get it together, champ.
Come on, you just patting him. You ain't driving it.
You ain't driving nothing.
Let's get him,
Come on, let's go. Step around
You're
this
not
man.
driving it, Bob. You got to drive it.
He hit you with 2 or 3 right
Slow
hands.
him down.
Right hands in a row. 4 of them. You drop down, Robin. Punch. You're up too high. Come on, let's go. Come on, get down. You ain't getting the guy no movement at all. Get down.
The facial tissues of Robert Hines are beginning to go. They're beginning to lump up. There's edema under both eyes. The nose is lumping up, and he is trickling blood, which means that those sharp, fast punches of Van Horn are causing damage.
At the result of the right hand of Darrin Van Horn that is getting in continuously. He also did have success with the uppercut last round. This is round 7. Robert Hines in the white defending his IBF junior middleweight crown against Darrin Van Horn. Van Horn in the blue.
Van Horn has returned to motion, and that which got him all his points at the beginning of this fight. And the last round, round 6, saw him return to speed and crisp punching. Although it looked like at the end of that last round, he was beginning to wear out with some uppercuts.
Let him go. Stop punching.
How do you score?
Tough fight, 58-56. Darrin Van Horn ahead, quite unofficially. Some of these rounds are extremely close.
Unanswered punching by Van Horn. had his ups and downs during the course of his career, also during the course of his last fight, when he won the title from Matthew Wilton. But this vastly improved Darrin Van Horn as we look back at some of the fights that we have done involving Van Horn.
As it now begins to look, stamina is going to be the factor which dictates his fight. Hines does not seem to have a solution for it. Faster Darrin Van Horn, and if Van Horn doesn't wear out and slow down, then Hines is in big trouble.
Shouts of Kentucky. Come on, Kentucky. From the corner of Van Horn, which indicates there are 30 seconds left in the round. A junior at the University of Kentucky, but he's taking this semester.
Van Horn looking tired for the first time, but he's going on that last 30-second count. Blood now coming from the nose of Van Horn.
Final seconds, 7th round.
The only thing is, look, don't get too relaxed out there, understand? You're making them take the play away from them. You got this? You gotta fight your fight and let them fight your fight. You got this here now?
You lead him.
Don't you go getting relaxing out there, okay?
How do you feel, Darrin? Good.
I got it. Got away. Got away.
Keep your head moving, baby.
Come on.
Keep your head moving. Keep your head moving.
8th round, baby. 8th round.
Keep your head moving, baby.
You're just 3 rounds away from winning the title. 3 rounds away from winning the title. You got this?
4 rounds.
Huh? Let's go. Let's go.
We're down.
Come on.
Okay.
8th round. Let's go.
I'm going to take the play away from you. You take charge. You take charge. Let's go,
I'm going to clean up the corner here.
And if we saw the damage on Hines, we see the lack of damage on Darrin Van Horn. He's got a tiny bit of blood coming out the nose. And we witnessed an unusual thing between rounds here. Referee Randy Newman himself, a former boxer, came over and said in a friendly-like voice, "How you feeling, Darrin?" I mean, what was that about?
Just a sociable type of round.
How many hours did he carry this? Maybe he saw something. I mean, I think we're kidding, but I think it's alarming that a referee would say that unless he saw something we didn't see. Well, is he starting to wear out? Do you feel bad? Is something happening to Van Horn we can't see?
Well, in Van Horn's corner, they said, be careful, you're getting too relaxed. And Hines now landed with that left hand.
Maybe Van Horn just said, not relaxed, tired. Because he has been going full steam ahead. And all that adrenaline starts to wear out around round 8, 9, and 10. And of course, that's when Hines comes to life.
This is scheduled for 12, just under 2 minutes remaining. In round 8, Arnaldo and the fight doctor for the Pacheco. Robert Hines beginning to land.
And maybe that's exactly what
Come on, Darrin. Come on. Punch. You got to punch.
maybe he saw.
I'm in here.
Van Horn was getting tired.
You got to punch, Darrin. Punch.
Something's happening. His leg is going around us. Reaching around to his neck.
Punch.
And here comes Hines.
It was Hines who came from way back, put down by Matthew Hilton early in the bout, and was able to come out to win the title.
This is a vintage Van Horn. Van Horn, as soon as he gets in trouble, fights back with everything he's got. He might let it all go out here because we're just at round 8 and we got to go all the way to 12. He cannot afford to let it go. Hines is one of those guys that just hangs in there until the last round and then he comes on. And he's doing that now.
All right, break. You're wrestling. Stop wrestling.
Stop wrestling, said the referee Randy Newman.
30 seconds, they said, come on, Kentucky. But nothing is coming out of Kentucky right now because Kentucky is tired.
Coming up on 10 seconds left in the 8th round. The right hand by Hines glanced off the side of Van Horn's hair. these messages.
Guy now, he's going flat foot on you, right? Back to what you were doing before you were jabbing, you were throwing right hand, you were throwing shots. Do the same thing with this guy. You got this, Darrin? Take one round to relax, understand? But be boss. You got this here? All right. Come on. Give it to him. Come on. You're boxing beautiful out there. Let me see that, going back to that jab. You got to snap that jab and then get off 2 and 3 punch combinations. You're doing beautiful, okay? And don't be afraid to leave with that right hand. Hey, come on. Feel right, baby? You're boxing beautiful out there. Hold on. Right.
On to round 9. This is the first stop on the NBC Boxing Tour. More boxing ahead in 2 weeks, February 19th. Unbeaten light heavyweight prospect Michael Moore goes against Frankie Swindell. And then March 5th, a rematch of one of last year's best fights. IBF junior lightweight champion Tony Lopez going against the one-time champ Rocky Lockwood. Last July, Lopez won on a close decision. Crowd reacting as this 9th round gets underway. Robert Hines showing some signs the last couple of rounds in the right, defending his IBF junior middleweight title against Darrin Van Horn in the blue.
Showing the kind of grip that won him this title. Van Horn illegally punching, holding and punching, but he did not get a warning from Newman. He held Hines in the back of the neck and punched him twice without a warning. Now his legs and feet are parallel. Van Horn's dead tired. He's standing in front of him with his feet parallel. He gets a good shot. Once he punches, he gets his feet parallel. Boy, you can go reeling across the ring because you have no balance, no way to get back that balance after the punch.
In contrast to the early rounds, Van Horn not as crisp, not as sharp, not able to provide the lack of angles for Hines.
Hines looking, and you're looking at his face like the guy that's taking the big beating, but he's grimly crawling up that ladder. He's just coming down that road a little at a time, getting stronger.
Come on,
strength of Bam Bam Hines.
Just under 1 minute to go in round 9, scheduled for 12.
Cut on the right eyelid of Bam Bam Hines. Not big, not significant right now.
baby. Come on, 10th round. Okay? 10th round you got.
Right. Okay.
Look, Darrin, jab with this guy, move this guy, turn this guy. You take your shots in front of him, but let me see you step on the side. Okay? And punch from angle. When you make the move on the side, punch. You're killing this guy in the body. Okay? Go to the body with this guy.
occasions, gone to 12 rounds twice. Van Horn has never gone past the 10th round.
I believe the outer edges of desperation are showing in the corner of Hines. His people are saying, you can't let him get away with these rallies. You got to stay on top in 3 minutes out of every round. We need every round to win. That again coming from the nose of Van Horn.
Hines did have the big round in the 8th, but Van Horn able to rally back in the 9th round. They recall back in June of '87, a fight that we did on NBC Sports World. Van Horn ran out of gas and nearly got stopped by Luis Santana in the 10th round. About that Van Horn was leading throughout.
That's true, but he's been up on a mountaintop for 10 weeks, and he's a young man, and he has got determination. Both these young men have no shortage of heart, as they've shown, willing to give and take. But right now, it's going to be a little bit more than heart that's going to win this fight. Van Horn, both of them have slowed down this round, almost as if pacing themselves for these important last 2 rounds. Van Horn outspeeding him, outboxing Hines. Hines boxing with his mouth open, blood coming from his mouth, from his nose, lumping up under both eyes.
Once again, just picking his shots as Hines continues to call with the left. 30 seconds to go in the 10th round. Again, the right by Darrin Van Horn, who comes in at 38-0, 24 by knockout. This is the first title defense for the IBF Junior Middleweight champion Robert Hines, who's able to snap it in on Van Horn.
A very smart round by Van Horn, who elected to box and stay away from punishment.
You're leaning back. You ain't leaning in nowhere. That's what I got in his right hand. You're leaning back. Next time I got something right hand that you do, you pull back. You know what you do is come back the jab.
No what?
The minute now,
no what? I got it.
The minute you doing, the minute you're leaning back. You're not coming back enough.
Come on, these last 2 rounds.
Fix the bones and break the bones just fine, huh?
Yeah. Come on now. Put it out. You ain't doing nothing, man. The guy's gonna get up on that ring.
Once again, after round 10, the action did not stop at the bell as Van Horn and Hines had some words in the mid-lead, and it had a step between. Round number 11.
It's a good thing that Newman is a heavy heavyweight fighter.
Let's keep that way. Don't get disqualified, huh? Let's go.
Hines snuck in behind the shoulder cut. Randy Newman gave him a sneak attack at the jump from forward. Just came right over the shoulder and punched Van Horn.
Van Horn now showing confidence, getting cocky with the right hand down low. Van Horn has had problems. This is the first time, problems in late rounds, this is the first time he has gone this far.
Well, he's looking very good. It's almost as if those middle rounds, he coasted and he now put in that auxiliary gas tank that youth has, that second wind we talk about in sports, and he is fresh compared to the wreck that Bam Bam Hines looks like. Not only is he all up, but he looks real, and he looks like the future fighter.
Rob, you're too fast for it, man. You're too fast for it, and you're not taking it to the galaxy. You're too fast for it.
The left hand ain't doing nothing. You're doing nothing with that left hand. You ain't doing nothing with that left hand.
Sure ain't. You ain't mean the straight left hand, and the guy.
Every last round, touch gloves.
All you throw that straight left hand all the time, Rob. You're not throwing the straight left hand anymore. Okay? Come on.
Your boxing job? 3 minutes, baby. You're the champ of the world. Okay? You're boxing beautiful. Yeah.
Nice breath. Deep breath.
Last round, baby. Hey. Come on.
Saying 3 minutes more to the championship. Gio Van Horn, the father of Darrin Van Horn, said that Duva is the best there is inside the ropes. And that is why he wanted him in the corner of his son.
No problems have showed up with Hedgeman Lewis. Gentlemanly Hedgeman says what he's got to say, and Lou says what he's got to say. And so far, the results have been spectacular. At this point, it's one corner saying, don't get reckless, you're the champion, and the other corner's telling him a litany of what he's doing wrong. Nobody told him how to do it right. They just said, you're not using your left, you don't know how to block the right. They told him a lot of bad things, but they didn't tell him is, how does it change and keep it started?
That's good. Don't rush
A situation where he requires a knockout to maintain the crowd, while Darrin Van Horn just wants to be careful as we come up on a minute and a half to go in this final round.
When you're a challenger, you can't afford to be too careful. Not only can you get knocked out being too careful, but you never know how close the judges have it. You are the challenger. This is the champion. And we have seen strange decisions in our years of doing NBC boxing. Darrin Van Horn bleeding a great deal from the nose all of a sudden. Good right hand by Hines. He should not get too careless here.
Down to 1 minute to go. In this 12th final round. Okay. After the decision. So I'll have about 20 seconds, 30 seconds. Pizza Hut, softball. Set for the decision. Robert Hines defending his IBF junior middleweight crown against Darrin Van Horn. Let's go to Michael Buffer in the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, before I give the official scoring, let's have a round of applause for Darrin Van Horn and Robert Hines. From the Trump Castle by the Bay in Atlantic City, here's the official scoring. Gary Merritt scores at 118 to 110. Rocky Castellani, 118 to 111. Chuck Jampa, 116 to 112 for the winner. And new junior middleweight champion of the world, Darrin Schoolboy Van Horn.
A decisive victory for Darrin Van Horn, the 20-year-old from the University of Kentucky, living in Lexington, born in Morgan City, Louisiana. He has won the championship by decision over Robert Bam Bam Hines. Earlier here on NBC, many of you saw the Pizza Hut All-Star softball game. That's the final score. National League wins it. The MVP, Andre Dawson. Danny Jackson, the winner. Frank Viola, the loser. Basketball is next. Dickenberg Al McGuire will bring you Notre Dame and Duke from South Bend. This is Marv Albert with the Fight Doctor, Bernie Pacheco. Thanks to our producer, David Neal, and our director, Dick Klein. A good one here in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Darrin Van Horn is the new IBF Junior Middleweight Champion. Thanks for tuning in. Good, very good. Wow. Okay. It's too bad we couldn't say anything about the fight. About the interview. They don't know. Rules of the game, knock it out, right?
You got it, man.
Okay. Let's discuss it now. It's very good. Very good. Yeah. Yeah. I try to come back and give this, but I figured I'd screw it up. It's very good. So we're going to do it anyway, right? So do I open it? Open it from Dick, or I better not? Yeah. You're just going to do Van Horn, though, right? Quickie.
Wait.
8 rounds?
Yeah.
7.
Yeah. Generic, now back to basketball. Okay.
I'm going to put him over here.
You don't think it's...
Put him over here.
Where else could it go?
Bro.
Oh,